Okay, here we are back with my arcade. Beat that one. Trying to do this. It's an 8-way joystick, and it's not the greatest thing to use on this. It needs to be set to 4 for the 4-way. I'm chasing her. Oh, she got away. Okay, time to go eat a power pellet. Come on! Let's go get some cherry. They're gaining on me. See, I can't. It's hard to control with the 8-way joystick. Well, I'll clean this screen up. I guess there's a strategy to this game, but I don't know what it is. Got me a strawberry and I got bit. See, I'm pushing when I push the joystick. I'm not really paying attention. I'm pushing to the side. Now the other thing you see my screen's starting to do, you see it's starting to jiggle. Now I fixed this monitor earlier. This is the one I had the cold solder joints. And it's never done this before. But you can see there's these lines going in and out. This is a horizontal monitor and I flipped to vertical, which I'll show the back of that here in a minute. So I do not know what's causing these here. And then it will clear completely up, then it's right back again. It gets worse as it gets warmed up. So if anybody knows what causes that, I'd appreciate it. I don't know, maybe it's a cap kit. I don't know. But here I'm going to the back side of it. And here's what I was talking about with the monitor. You can see here how it sticks out past. And then on this one, I built this box around it. And here's the inside of the game. We gotta still tighten up some of the wires, but right now it's just roughed in. There's the chassis I had out and fixed it. The other thing I was thinking of, instead of trying to modify this cabinet, here's the chassis that's out of that. I think it needs a cap kit because the screen was all crunched up. It had a beautiful picture, but it was all distorted. And by the looks of it, if you get in here, I would say it's probably got the original caps in it. As you can see the paint or whatever it is they put on it. So I'm assuming this thing is in need of a cap kit, which I'll do sometime down the road. But I got looking here, it looks like I can move this bracket to here, which moves it down to here, and that would drop that down to here, and it should clear everything. And the only thing I was worried about was right here, but I did some measuring, and I will still be like a couple inches away. If I had to, I could probably cut this heat sink down a little bit, or just make a couple cuts and bend it, you know, so the distance is still there, but it just, I don't know. I'm gonna tinker with this set on that and see how it will work, and that might save me from chopping this back up and making another box, because I do like that monitor in there that direction. But these are a horizontal monitor, not a vertical. I still got a little bit of work. This is my portable power supply I use all over the place. It's just temporary plugged into the board. I'm getting a regular power supply put in it. And then I rewired the cabinet, chopped out all the wiring, redone it, cleaned it up a little bit. They had everything all in these connectors. And right here. And kind of weird how they did it, because I had some neutrals and grounds connected into the same thing, which I don't make sense why they did that, because you don't want your earth ground to be grounded to your neutral on the set. You want, I believe, I think you want to keep them isolated. That's the purpose of it. I know in the fuse box it all goes to the same spot, but I like to keep everything hooked up like it should be. You know, you have your chassis ground and you have your earth ground. And so that's where we're at with this thing. Like I said, you can see I got my buttons all in there, my test and credit and stuff. I got my wiring all tightened up. All this here still needs attached yet. I got the connector on it. Funny thing, when I did it, I thought it was pretty easy and pretty wild to do. Was when I went in here and cut out these connectors to get these wiring out, you have these here. Well, these are a little bit more expensive to go buy a bunch of them. But I got a whole bunch of regular ties, so what I did is I would take a regular tie, like this one, slide it into the opening, like that, and then I can just refasten it like that. Did I tell you too? I got some heavier ties I could have done it with. I did with the other gate, but I didn't have them handy with me at the moment. This was gonna save me from going around trying to run them around and try to find them. I don't know where the heck they were at, but that's where I'm at on this game now. And I gotta do some of this high tension cable there. It's laying on top of the yoke here. I don't know if that makes any difference with that or not. If that affects the monitor any, I don't know. It might. I try to get it out of the way of it. Yeah. So that I don't know, and I'm not going to mess with that too much while it's still charged up. I don't think it's going to hurt you too bad because you're insulated. So that's kind of where I'm at right here with that. So okay, well that's this video. Goodbye.